down, familia, alright? Chill out, calm down. Here's a napkin, alright? I don't know if you cut the napkin or not. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't, because your hand-eye coordination might be messed up. Why? Because you probably have tears in your eyes. Anybody that's been playing this game recently probably got a little bit of tears in their eyes, because I know we've all been crying inside and out. Because I'm going to give you an example. Just take a look at this real quick. This was my last duel. I came home from work. I've been playing this deck. I wanted to play a little bit just to see, you know what, let me play a little bit more, whatever, before I make the video. I played against this thing and I legitimately just was like, nah, I'm just going to record the video, go about my business, because I didn't realize that the last pack that we've gotten that I didn't make a video on because it's hot potato dumpster juice is horrible. Do not pull from that pack. That pack is garbage. It's hella trash. Please do not pull for. Don't even let Konami think that you wanted to spend money on that pack, unless, which I just realized while looking at bro's deck list, unless you're a stun player, because the last pack was basically a bunch of stun support and then a little bit of Dragon Maid stupidity. That's all there is in there. And then I was telling chat, I was streaming on Tuesday too, about 2 days ago, a day ago, whatever, and we were having a whole conversation about why this thing is bad. Like, it's not a great trap card, because it takes 3 spaces in your deck. Then you just search a card that you might have just drawn into to begin with. I know it's a monster in the game, but it's a win more card for going first. And then this guy showed me, no, this is just stun support, because these cards are gonna help you stun, which is kind of nuts. And then they also don't play any hand traps, as you can see. This deck is perfect for this card. You don't want to play any hand traps, because if you have a monster in the graveyard, you can't activate this. And this, all of these monsters, the what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 monsters that they play in a 40 card deck list, most of the time they're never gonna go in the graveyard, because there's no way for almost any deck to send them there. But either way, I just wanted to say that real quick. If we're not playing against Maliss, Ryseal, or on stupidity, now we gotta play against stun again. This game is whatever. But either way, I was thoroughly surprised at how decent Yubel is. Now, mind you, why am I playing Yubel? It's simple. I made a promise that I would play Yubel about a month and a half ago, and I've been trying to make this video and I just haven't had the time. And then a bunch of stuff kept coming out. So yeah, I decided to play Yubel because again I made a promise. Now, I was again thoroughly surprised at the fact that this deck is still kind of decent. It still sets up a crazy board. It's still pretty good. The only problem with this deck that I can think about is that it's so bad going second. This deck has no chance going second unless you're playing a bunch of hand traps. Now, something that you might not like, because it's a 40 card deck list. I was playing this at 42. I had 2 Fua losses in here, and I decided to take them out. Why, I'm gonna tell you in a second. That's why it's 40 card deck list. Now, the reason why I'm not playing Fua in here before I go over the whole deck profile is because I was playing Fua. I was doing decent, but I started doing better when I took it out, and I'm gonna tell you why I took it out. For example, this deck is very prone to hand traps. Depending on the type of hand that you draw, it's just any single hand trap could end your whole career, and therefore most of your starters stay on the field. So if I activate Nightmare Throne and it gets Ash, and let's just say that's the only starter I have, Nightmare Throne stays on the field. What does that mean? I can't Fua. You cannot Fua. So yeah, if you're gonna play the opening of the Spirit Gauge, your Rock Lee, it stays on the field if it gets negated. And guess what happens? You can't Fua. If you normal summon this, and let's say you're trying to be optimal, you already have D-Lotus in the hand, you normal summon this because you get to normal summon D-Lotus, now you have an extra body on the field, 2 normal summons, that's great. If you normal summon D-Lotus and it gets infinite impermanence, now you can't extra normal summon. I mean, if you normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast and it gets infinite impermanence or Valor, now you can extra normal summon the Lotus, and guess what? It's on the field. Guess what? You can't Fua anymore. So I decided to play without Fua, and I started doing better. Now it's ironic because while you're going second, you probably want Fua, but I'm just like, it's whatever, brother. So it's a 40 card deck list. I also was not playing this with Fiendsmith. I added the Fiendsmith engine because I was playing it pure. I was playing a super poly version because I thought it would be more fun. Also, I just like wiping the whole board because that's one of the gimmicks you could do with this deck. I thought that would be great, especially for the current meta of the game. And then because in order to get any one of these out, 1 and 2, it's kind of hard to get these things out without getting negated going second or somebody popping this on the field anyways, because you know the type of boards that I make going first. So for that reason, I decided to add the Fiendsmith engine. Also, this thing is on a rampage right now, this Droll and Lockbird. So that's why I decided to add the Fiendsmith engine back in. It's just honestly the best way to play it. It is what it is. So we're gonna play 1 Lorry, 2 copies of Droll and Lockbird. If you wanna bump that up to 3, just, you know what I'm saying, make the ratios whatever you want to make them. You play how you play. I just show you how the deck does and how it plays and how I play it. So 2 Droll and Lockbirds. We're gonna play 1 Chaos Summoning Beast, because why not? 3 copies of Sansara D Lotus, 1 copy of Gruesome Grave Squirmer. Now I don't necessarily feel 100% comfortable only playing 1 copy, but for some reason it's been working playing 1 copy. I really prefer 2. But again, if you want to play this deck and make any changes, do so. 1 has been fine. Then we're going to play 2 copies of the Maximum de la Seas, 2 copies of Dark Beckoning Beast, which you might want to play at 3. It's just, again, with all the testing that I did, I just played this. I decided to play it at 2 and it works. It works pretty well. We're going to play 3 Ash de la Blossom, 1 copy of La Crema, aka the Lotion, 1 copy for Unchained Soul Shavara, 2 copies of the Engraver, 1 copy of the Yubel, and yes, 2 copies of Spirit of Yubel. And because somebody's going to tell me, this is kind of like an awkward deck list, but man, I'm just telling you, it works. It's consistent. I played this at 3 and it wasn't as consistent. And I know you probably want it because you get to make this thing doing your first turn and protect yourself. I know 100% why you would want to play this at 3. But because some of these cards just got out of jail, the ban list, I decided to play it at 2 and it's fine. Again, honestly speaking, should be played at 3, but I'm just telling you what worked. Then we're going to play 1 Yubel Terra Incarnate, 1 Nib, 2 copies of the Female Track, 3 copies of the Throne because this thing just got out of jail, aka the ban list. Now I definitely 100% just rather play 3 copies of this than have it back to play at 2. And then also you could play the opening of the Spirit Gates at 3, which is also really good, but I decided to keep it at 2 as well. Then we're gonna play 2 copies of the Nightmare Pain, which a lot of people play 1 copy of. I definitely don't feel comfortable only playing 1 copy of this. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right 100%, so I played 2 copies. 2 Called by the Graves, 1 Crossout Designated, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and 1 Abominable Chambers of the Unchained. Now again, these ratios, you can mix them up, change them. It's just, for example, what would you take out? You need hand traps to protect yourself from going second, which are going to be Droll, Maxi, Infinite Impermanence, and Ash Blossom. And Nib, of course. You have the Call by the Graves, whatever. That's for going first, protecting yourself. So those are the main hand traps that you definitely want to play. I mean, there's other things that you want to play, but then you get the deck list to be convoluted. It might not be as consistent. So it's like, what would you take out? I'd rather have 3 copies of this and then have everything else the way it is. That's just me though. So then we're gonna play 1 copy of Fumi La Crema, 1 copy of Necrocrypt Princess, 1 copy of the Aerial Eater, 2 copies of Phantom of Yubel, 1 Fumi Desiree, 1 copy of DDD Wave Hiking Caesar, 1 copy of the Varudras, 1 Fiend's Requiem, 1 Unchained Souls of Rage, because we're always angry when we're out here trying to get these W's. Unchained Souls, Lord of Yama, Man one more time, make that phone call. SP the Littlest Knight, aka Stu Little, 1 Moon of the Closed Heaven, Fiend's Sequence, because you have to sequence into your shenanigans, you know how that goes. And then everybody's favorite card, the mascot of the game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Appaloosa the Duel. So we play 1 copy of that thing. Again, this is the deck list. We did kind of decent in my last 20 games, but again, it's just we went 11 and 9. And most of the time, like, I just want to show you. I already showed you this. Like, we're playing against Disgusting. As we played against that, then what's this right here? This is just, I had 1 hand trap. And there's no way you're beating this with 1 hand trap. Bro was just bouncing between shenanigans. What the heck is this here? Oh, yeah, right. Sumi Tsurugi, which you need 50 hand traps to stop. And then right here is more stun. So it's like, you see what the heck I'm losing to? And most of the time, my luster is going second. So Yeah, but we went 11-9, which surprised me. I didn't think this deck could put up 11-9 type of thing. So yeah, I have a few replays for you guys. If you guys enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm not completely negating the last pack. I have some Dragon Maid shenanigans that I'm cooking up, so I am gonna make a video about that soon, sometime this week, hopefully, or the beginning of next week. So yeah, enough with the yapping. Let's get into the replays. All right, familia, here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day. And this is, again, like I said, I was playing a version with Super Poly in it. This is that version. And I'm going to show you this crazy turn 1 board, which you probably remember. But it just reminded me how crazy this deck can be as we activate the Nightmare Throne. Let me turn this on real quickly. Show, yes, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get ourselves the D-Lotus to the hand. We're gonna normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. And this is what I was telling you. For example, if you have Fualos in this hand, and this gets Infinite Impermanence or Veiler. Now, Ash, you might not care because you still get the normal summon. But Infinite Impermanence or Veiler, you have this on the field and you can't Fua. You just can't Fua. As a matter of fact, let's say they Ash this and it's all you had. Now you still can't Fua. That's why I took the Fua out. As we're gonna get the Rock Lead to the hand, the gates, activate the gates, get ourselves the other copy of the Dark Beckoning Beast. So we could normal summon D-Lotus, get D-Lotus out of here, special summon the Spirit of Yubel, activate the Spirit, set the Nightmare Pain. This deck is, I'm gonna just start calling this the Naruto Pain. You got gates, pain, all of that. Activate the pain. We're gonna pop the Spirit in the hand so I can keep the level 10 on the field, get the Squirmer, activate the Spirit, special summon Yubel, activate Gruesome, pop the OG Yubel, activate the OG Yubel, special summon the Terror Incarnate because you gotta make your opponent a little scared. Put terror into their heart. As we're gonna use both of these, get the Cross Sheep. Now we're back at the Barnyard. We're gonna send 2 cards back, fusion summon, activate the Sheep, bring back the Squirmer. We're gonna use both of these monsters here, make a little Funko Yamaman one more time like I told you. Bring it out here. Load of Yama, activate Load of Yama, get myself the On-Chain Soul Shavara, use both of these, make everybody's favorite card, the mascot of the game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Palooza, the Duel, bring it out here, the USA. We're gonna activate the On-Chain Souls, pop the Spirit of Yubel on the field, activate the Spirit to once again bring the OG Yubel, and then special summon, we'll add it to the hand, right? The Terror Incarnate, double the Scare, special summon the Halloween's Cross Corner, special summon OG Yubel, use both of these, go into the rage, because now you're angry. Why are you angry? Because you're actually excited. That's how it works. Now we're going to activate the On-Chain Solo Shavara, set the Escape, activate the Squirmer, banish it, special summon the level 10 back, activate the Opening Gates, send the Dark Beckoning Beast, bring back under the level 10, 2 level 10s, level DS, Varudras, bring it out here. I honestly forgot this deck did this. As we're gonna send 2 cards back, bring back another Phantom of Yubel, set it back row, activate Sansera D-Lotus, add it back to the hand, activate Yubel, so we can send a card to the graveyard, which is gonna be the Phantom of Yubel, and that's our board. What are you looking at? Craziness, honestly. You have a negate and pop. You have a take over a monster, then banish and banish. You have basically fusion summon the whole entire field because we have Super Poly. You have a monster negate plus monster negate. Pop a card on the field. Yes, that's what you have in this field right here. Yep. Ultimate Slayer. They're gonna send a fusion. Get rid of my Phantom of Yubel. Get it out of here. Sad times in the kingdom. It is what it is. They're gonna activate Garura. We're gonna negate that. Why? Because now I know we're playing against stun. And what do you do against not stun? This is either, it could be stun, but of course this is either This alone should let you know this is Sky Striker Tenpai. That's all I'm gonna say. As they're gonna activate the Widow Anchor to negate our Appaloosa, I'm not gonna negate that. It is what it is, because we could Varudras here. I'm not gonna do it, it's fine. So we're gonna lose 2 of our negates. Our board is slowly but surely getting bodied. As they're gonna activate Book of Eclipse, I have to negate that. Well, actually, I don't have to, because honestly speaking, the only thing this Book of Eclipse would do is flip my Varudras, which I don't want, so we're gonna negate it. Why not, right? If it's gonna flip it, why not use it? Negate, pop, get it out. It didn't pop. Either way, Triple Detective Trust, they're gonna get themselves a Sky Striker, mobilize, engage. They wanna engage with me right now, activating that thing's effect, using it, get a Hornet. I don't know, man. I feel like a Triple Tactic Talent might have been better for you. But either way, he's gonna get that thing. He's gonna activate the Hornet, get himself a token on the field. We're gonna activate the Escape. pop 2 cards. He's gonna activate Red Reboot. Lose half his life on for it. So my board was getting washed. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit scared. I was. Yes. Because I remember I was shook. I'm not gonna lie to you. So here we're gonna activate the on-chain souls. We have to get rid of this token before they start recycling spells and adding more cards. So I'm gonna go to the anguish because that's how I'm feeling. They're gonna normal summon Pydra. Set the sage, the Sanguine summoning. They're gonna flip that thing up, activate that thing's effect. They're gonna get themselves a copy of the Chandra to the hand. Send a card to the graveyard, which is gonna be again Roku. Activate the Chandra, special summon it. Now, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say there's not much for me to activate, but I didn't activate anything because at the end of the day, they haven't got rid of her and they can't really get rid of this. And I still have Super Poly because right now during the main phase, yeah, I can't do much. But he's gonna go battle phase in school. Why? Because he has to attack into the OG Yubel. That's one. And two, I think he knew we had the Super Poly. Because I kept glowing. I toggled on immediately because it was my last real play. But yeah, I think he knew he had to attack into the Yubel. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for replay numero 2. Number 2 of the day. And yeah, this is how you're gonna win games going second. They're gonna normal summon a chassis cat. You're gonna ask the chassis cat. Hope that they don't have a finger. Luckily for me, they didn't. They didn't. So that thing gets stopped right there. Now I could have infinite impermanence that, but what I was gonna do was activate the action if they have a finger, infinite impermanence then. Because I was trying to, keep my resources if I can. Now here I had a feeling they might have linked off, but just in case they didn't, I didn't throw the Max C yet. They're gonna go into Link Decoder. Now they're gonna activate the hair. I know that I can definitely get a card from this, so we're gonna throw out the Max C. And luckily for me, a unicorn must have passed by through here because this is magical. It went through. They're gonna activate the rabbit. Special summon after got banished. They're gonna set a trap in the back, the MTP 07. And then they're gonna use all 3 of these to get your favorite color, the Red Ransom. I mean, I think he went kind of full combo. Activate Red Ransom, Link Decoder. Now you're probably thinking, of course you want this duel. They took the Max C challenge. Yes and no. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. As they're gonna special summon Link Decoder, get themselves the mirror. I'm going to nib before they make Apollo. Of course, 07. Get the Red Ransom out of here. Because she hasn't been banished yet, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to get themselves the March here to the hand. We're going to just get this thing out of here. And I put the token in different position because of muscle memory. Activate Red Ransom, pay the taxes, bring it back. Banish a Dormouse. Great ban list, Konami, by the way. Special summon the Dormouse. Use both of these. And still make Apollo. Still, just shut your mouth and set a card back. Now, from what we can see, right? You're probably thinking, of course you win. It's just, it makes sense. Yes and no. I just want you to see what it took for me to win. As we're gonna send the Chaos Summoning Beast and the OG Yubel, we're gonna get a Phantom of Yubel onto the field. I'm gonna activate the throne, get myself a Spirit of Yubel to the hand, normal summoning Darkbreaking Beast, activate it, get my Rock League the gates, activate the gates here, get myself the Chaos Beckoning Beast back, normal summon D Lotus, and I did not activate D Lotus because immediately they activated the mirror, right? Activate the mirror, they're gonna target my Phantom of Yubel, banish a hair, activate the hair, pay the taxes. I'm gonna call by the grave the hair, and I'm like, yes, I don't need to do anything else. We're good right here. But no, great ban list, Konami, who cares? This deck has everything. They're gonna activate the Baldrake, which I don't remember if I gave that to them, and I'm gonna Max C again. Max C here, they're gonna activate Apollo. And I can't even negate the Apollo because this is negated by the mirror. So sometimes in the kingdom, I mean, I don't really need the Max C, right? We already have 50,000 cards in the hand. They're still gonna banish the hair here to dodge the finger to still activate here to bring it back to the hands. Nuts. Nuts. Here we're gonna send both of these back, and I'm just gonna get another Phantom of Yubel out here. And this was goofiness on my part. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is goofiness on my part. I completely forgot that this thing had an effect, and I forgot that they could use the token. It's just not something I paid attention to. It's not something that my brain processed yet. But because I special summon, he gets to activate the Bestial Baldrake and get rid of my Phantom of Yubel. So I'm gonna activate Phantom of Yubel, which is just gonna negate them from getting rid of us, as we're gonna pop the Spirit of Yubel, activate the Spirit, special summon the OG Yubel, use both of these monsters here, and get ourselves the Moon of the Closed Heaven. Here goes the Marsh here. Activate the Marsh here, banish the Mirror. Activate the Mirror, banish the Ransom, get another Marsh here to the hand. Activate the Red Ransom, bring it back out here, banish a Rabbit, activate Red Ransom, activate Red Rabbit. Bro is playing more on my turn than he did on his. Either way, special summon the Rabbit, get yourself a Maliss Underground because he swears he's just gonna win the game. Activate the White Rabbit, set down the GWC. And you know what makes me mad about playing against Maliss? Again, I don't hate the deck. It is what it is. But it does make me angry because everybody that plays this deck is always so cocky about how they're gonna still survive because they know they're playing the best deck in the game. Shut your mouth, because we're gonna activate the Requiem, get ourselves out of here. He's gonna negate the Requiem with the Apollo, and that's exactly what I wanted. I had to bait all of this out with all of the cards that I had in my hand, just so I could be able to activate a freaking D-Lotus finally. Activate the D-Lotus, get it out of here. Special summon the Spirit of Yubel, activate the Spirit, set the Pain in the back, activate the Pain, pop the Spirit of Yubel, get the D-Lotus to the hand, activate the Spirit of Yubel, special summon the OG Yubel, activate the Squirmer, pop the OG Yubel, special summon Incarnate, use both of these monsters right here because we already used the Phantom of Yubel. To make a Lord of Yama me one more time, I need that W. Get myself the Social of Shavara, activate the Squirmer, banish it, special summon the Spirit of Yubel back onto the field, activate Shavara, pop it, summon it, activate, summon the OG back, and then activate the Throne. Oh, yes, we activated the Throne so I could bring back a Phantom of Yubel, bring the OG Yubel, use both of these monsters right here. Now, we're gonna make Unchanged Laws of Rage. Now, let me see something. For some... Oh, we already used it? Oh, I just wasn't playing it at this time. Okay, I wasn't playing the Link 3, because I was gonna tell you, I don't remember why, but we couldn't make the Link 3, I just wasn't playing it. So either way, we're gonna go into the Rage. We're gonna activate the Sharvara, right? So we could set the Abominable Chambers. And here we're gonna use both of these monsters to bring the Phantom back, and then we're gonna use all three of these to make our own mascot and show them how it's done with Apollo Bowl of the Goddess. We're gonna activate the gates, send a card to the graveyard, special summon the Spirit, battle phase. They pay life points, so the life points is lower. So we're gonna slap him for the 25. Here we're gonna try and slap him for 25 again. He's gonna banish the Red Ransom to bring back Red Ransom, gain life points, 25, you're still dead. Hold on, I got something special right here. I got something special for that. That's what I got right there. That's what I got for that. I mean, clearly we won because of Maxi, but you realize how crazy it is that they made half a board, half of what their deck can do. It's not even, I think that was like 30% of what my list can do that they decided to do on their Maxi, and it took all of those cards, everything that I just did, just to manage to get lethal damage. But ironically, even if we wouldn't have gotten lethal damage, we still have Arura's plays. That's what I was going to bank it on because, you know, they don't really have anything else. We're going to get him pop something. I know that their main play right now is that freaking hair. I just have to get rid of bodies if I can't do an OTK here. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia. Here we are for replay number 3 of the day. So I just got to tell you something real quick. Usually I make a list of my replays and then I choose which ones go first. You know, I choose the best ones, and then the ones that are not the best, I put them last. These are all over the place because I forgot to make the list. I'm just going by replays. So here we're going to activate the track. We're going to get the Lorry to the hands and the Lorry to the graveyard. You know how this goes. We can speed this up. Oh, Droll and Logbird. Yeah, we do not care. So this is the problem. Droll and Logbird still does pretty decent against this deck. It just doesn't stop us completely, because here I'm pretty sure we could still make a board as we activate the Nightmare Throne. Thank God for that thing, because we could just pop the Spirit, activate the Spirit, and then get Baldraked. Bestials are back in town, my boy. Bestials are back in town. Doesn't matter, we're gonna special summon the OG Yubel. We're gonna link off into Requiem, and we're gonna speed this up because Requiem out of here. Special summon La Crema, activate La Crema, the small lotion, activate Engravers and the lorry back. Special summon, activate Requiem, attach it, activate, detach, send both of these cards to the graveyard, right? Use both of these, go into sequence, activate the sequence, get us out. So we can go into the bigger La Crema, the bigger lotion. You put a little extra so you can get the other level 6 back. Give me that. 2 level 6s on the field. You know what that means. Start getting wavy. Get wavy on them. High King Caesar. Normal summon. 3 monsters. One is a Link 2. Your favorite card in the game. Appaloosa. Yep. That's what it's all about. Send 2 cards back. Special summon the Phantom. So, after being Baldraked, which didn't really matter, we just lost one of the spirits, and being Drolled, because we did have this in bodies, we still ended up on 3 monster negate, 2 special summon negates, another monster negate, and Ash Blossom in the hand, which is really nice. We're playing against your favorite deck, Ghost Sarcophagus. Here it goes. They're gonna banish the Dormouse. Great ban list, by the way, Konami. Dormouse gets activated, we negate it, and they scoop. I saved this replay because I wanted to show you that the deck is still pretty decent under the best hand trap in the game right now. Well, one of the best. Debatable. It just stops. It stops Mitsurugi. It kind of stops Raiseo. Other decks get bodied by it in the crossfire. It doesn't do anything to Maliss, but Droll is crazy right now. So you can still make plays on the Droll, which is why this deck is surprisingly still decent. So let's continue. Alright, here we are for replay numero 3. Number 3 of the day is against Shreem. Our hand is looking hella nice. I'm throwing this out. Hopefully it gets ashed. It doesn't get ashed. But we get Drolled again. And then we get hit with Lancia. The 2 best hand traps in the game. Either way, we do not care. We're going to normal summon Dark Breaking Beast. Normal summon Deloaded. Special summon the Spirit of Yubel. Activate the Spirit, get Nightmare Pain. We're going to activate the Pain. Oh yeah, I can't pop. Forgot, you can't pop. So luckily we do play the Fiendsman. We're gonna go into the moon, use the moon, get us out of here, going to Requiem. Requiem is gonna get out. Special summon La Crema, activate La Crema, send Engraver, activate Engraver, send the moon back. Special summon, use both of these. Sequence into the bigger La Crema, special summon level 6 back. We're gonna send 2, make Phantom of Yubel and Apollo. Activate La Crema, send the sequence back, burn for 12, set it in the back row. So 3 monster negates, 4 monster negates, 5 monster negates. And I own Drone and Lockbird. So this is a poetic duel. Why do I call this a poetic duel? Because you did it to me, I get to do it to you. Bonfire, get themselves an EXT, and there it is. Lock them with the bird. They can't do anything about that. Mitsurugi Ritual, send 2 cards. We do not care. As they're gonna use them, basically going to Mitsurugi Habakiri, activate the Serpent, the snakes are out, and then I'm gonna negate the snake. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, I negated the snake. Why? Because I already lost 1 negate. Bro can attack over me at some point in time. I thought he was gonna try and do that, and then I realized how much of an idiot I am because they have to attack into this, so this was protected the whole time. I'm just being honest. It just is what it is. We negate the Serpent. They're gonna activate and search themselves the Mitsurugi Ritual, activate EXT, send it. And this is also another thing that I was scared about. So maybe I was being a genius and forgot. Because we saw them search for this. I thought he was just gonna activate this on the Apollo or on the Phantom of Yubel. But no, he was smart. He activated it on the Pain. But ironically, I don't know what else they have. Never mind, they're going to slap over the Apollo now. Don't have any more plays. No, they do. They activate Mitsurugi Ritual, get rid of the Habakiri, and get themselves the Murakumo. Right? Bring it out here. They're going to activate the Murakumo's effect. We're going to Infinite Impermanence that. Why? I mean, we could have activated this I mean, it doesn't matter. The sequence of this doesn't matter, right? Because they're gonna activate that. We're gonna infinite impermanence. Now I have to get rid of a card. I could activate Phantom of Yubel, but I just decided to send the OG. Why not? She likes being in the graveyard anyways. That thing is negated. We don't have to worry about nothing being popped. They go Elfins. They throw the Maxi. Ironically, I drew into Ash. I didn't use the feat though. I didn't use the feat. Don't think I did that. I was smart. I activated Phantom of Yubel. Why? Because I'm being smart. If I activate Ash, Ash gets completely negated by this thing. So I decided to activate the Phantom because now I have to pay. I can send them the Ash Blossom. They don't have anything in their hand. I don't need this Ash, right? So by them activating this to negate, I'm fine with it. Just send the Ash, right? And now we basically get our follow-up. Pop the Spirit, bring back the OG, and we can make plays from here because we have the Pain, pop, get ourselves the Squirmer, activate the Throne, get the Incarnate, special summon it. Yes, activate the Squirmer, summon it back, activate Engraver, send the La Crema, full Finley play, full everything plays. Full whatever you want, it's gonna happen. And bro had to do the scoop of shame. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, Droll and I mean, it was kind of fun. It was kind of like a simplified game. It felt like we were both struggling to make plays. We kind of did make plays. It was a really good duel. I enjoyed it. But it was one of those things where Droll turned the volume of this duel from here to here. You know what I mean? Which is cool. So with that being said, let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay number 5, I think. I forget. Every single video by the 4th replay, I'm going to forget. I have the memory of a dead goldfish. Either way, here it is. We're going to send the Spirit and the Squirmer back. So we already have Nightmare Throne, so we could basically protect ourselves from one hand trap, a monster specifically. There goes the Max C. Luckily, we don't have to activate the Phantom because we have the Ash. We're having a great time right now. With this hand, with the sequencing, everything that happened, no pun intended, great. We're gonna get D-Lotus to the hand, normal summon D-Lotus, get us out of here, special summon the Spirit, activate the Spirit, get infinite impermanence. That's kind of bad. What the heck do I even do from here? Okay, we can link into a Link 2. Yup, use both of these. Go into Yama. This is the old deck list because clearly we would have made Finley plays here, but because I can't do that, we go into Yama. This is pure, as we're gonna get the Sharvara, send 2, special summon the Phantom, send the back row, and our turn. So it means that monster negate and pop. That's all it is. Even though activate this, pop this, summon, use both of these, go into. I could have made different plays, but it's fine. Here they're gonna normal summon the White Rabbit, gonna set the TV11, get that thing out of here, link off into the Link Decoder. We're gonna pop the Link Decoder. What? Why, dude? It seems like the right thing to do. I don't have a specific reason besides. If they're gonna ban it, you know what it is? Sometimes you just have to get rid of bodies. I don't have that many disruptions. Me popping any one of these, depending on the sequence, might not do anything. So I decided to do this. Because by doing that, they're gonna activate Magna Hut, banish the hair, get it out of here, activate Magna Hut's effect, activate the White Rabbit. We're gonna Phantom of Yubel that thing. Phantom of Yubel. We're going to basically pop the Spirit here, activate the Spirit, special summon the OG Yubel, and by doing so, I think they scoop. I think this is one of those duels, and I just want to show you the sequence as to why we did this. Once you see them struggling to get another body on the field after they normal summon, because here they should have haired, right? If they're gonna do anything, it's hair, not Beast or Magna Hut. Because I'm like, wouldn't you want to just Magna Hut something on my graveyard? So because they did this, it gave me the inside information that they don't have any other Maliss monster. And by negating and not letting them have this on the field after they set TV11, they have to go battle phase. And they can't attack over us. We're going to activate the Sharvara here, pop the OG Yubel, activate the Load of Yama. Yama me one more time as I activate the OG Yubel. The OG Yubel is going to get the Incarnate onto the field, bring it out. And then Yama is going to special summon the Spirit. I can activate the Spirit, get the Pain, and you know where this is going. Very simple duel, but again, I wanted to show it to you because of the intricacies. once you see Maliss in a situation where they're not making optimal plays, because sometimes I think they're just bad Maliss players, they do struggle here and there, depending on the hand. I'm not going to lie. So with that being said, let's continue. Yeah, I bet you were wondering where I went. I ain't going nowhere. One of my stuff fell. I went to pick it up. There goes Mucho Mi Fuelos. Not much we could do, and one of the reasons why this deck is not that great is because, again, you have to do with Fuelos and Maxi, which are both bad for you because you summon from the deck like it's nobody's business. So this is the old version with the Super Poly, so we're going to set the Poly, and then on turn, we can speed this up, though, because that's all we have. Here, they're going to normal summon the Salamangreat Fire. They're going to get the Gazelle, link that off into the Bailings, activate the Gazelle, special summon it, activate Gazelle's effect, send the Penny going to activate, special summon, Polymerization. Polarize that board right now. Get both of those out of here. Get yourself a Garura. You're going to have the follow-up, of course, the charge. Basically recycling all of the resources to summon back a monster. Then use both of these level 3s to go into Salamangreat Mirastakov. What? I used to say your name. Mirage Stalio. Mirage is that thing. So yeah, use both of these. Go into the Baileys again. I'm sorry if that. Why is it Mirage Estalio? There you go. Either way, go into the Sunlight Wolf. Activate the Estalio. Bounce back my Garura, sometimes in the Kingdom. Bounce the card back to special summon the Jaguar here, the Jack one. Get yourself the Gazelle back to the hand. Use both of these monsters going to Promethean de la Princess. I don't have a fire monster, so we're good. Activate Princess, special summon the Jaguar. Maybe we're not good, because now they're going to get a Phoenix onto the field. Yes, indeed. Activate the Sanctuary. Bro's hand was cracked because he hasn't even drawn a card. So Bro's hand was just cracked. Use this thing, link it off, make yourself another Phoenix. Activate the Phoenix. Get yourself a Weasel. Weasel gonna activate. Special summon. Link it off. Get another Valence. Activate the... I love seeing older decks like this being played, because I forget how cool these things are, because we don't see them that often. Either way, he's gonna special summon the Penny. Activate Promethean Princess. Bro knows what he's doing. Pop the Valence. Pack the Penny. And by doing that, I'm pretty sure the other Phoenix get to come out here. Yup. Activate the Phoenix. Send the Bailings. Special summon this thing back. And that is lethal de la damage right there with the attack boost. Battle phase, luckily for us, we have the Spirit. That's why we were even still here. Get ourselves the Pain. Now, if he wants to attack, he can. He can't. So he's going to use both of these and make a Sunlight Wolf. Set a backer and end their turn. I don't think they searched for Disruption, because they really thought they won the game. So here we're going to activate the Pain, activate Pain's effect, pop the Spirit, get yourself the Squirmer, activate the Spirit to special summon the OG Yubel. He has Ghost Bell, so he was already set up to stop us. But now we're unstoppable, because we're going to normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast, get ourselves another gate, set the gate, no, oh, we're going to make the Phantom for protection, Promethean Princess to pop 2, we negate the Promethean Princess, pop the Spirit of Yubel one more time to special summon the OG Yubel, if I'm not mistaken. Yup. Activate it, special summon the OG, set the gates. Gate's gonna get another Dark Beckoning Beast. Set the throne, activate the throne, get ourselves the Lotus. Extra normal summon the Lotus, get the Lotus out of here to special summon the Spirit. Activate the Spirit, get myself another Pain, double the damage. Activate the opening gate, set the gates, so we can special summon another gate. Another Spirit, then recycle the gates. We were cooking. Use both of these, go into Varudras. What am I doing for real? What am I doing? Battle phase? Why? What? I don't know. I feel like I had way more plays to make, but I guess not. So either gonna activate this thing, we're gonna negate and pop. Negate that thing. And oh yeah, their back row was glowing. I didn't know what the heck it was, so I decided to pop the back row, right? Pop it. It was just a cross-out designator. So we're gonna slap him for the 33, slap him for 12, because they basically say this. So I was cooking. Hold on. Activate the Scrubber, special summon it. Pop the OG Yubel. OG Yubel gonna activate. Bring the Incarnate back. Sunlight Wolf gonna activate because I summoned to where it's pointed to out of disrespect. We don't care if you add a card back to the hand. Who really cares? Special summon the Incarnate, and that's lethal damage. Oh shit! My fault. My fault. My fault. I don't know why I doubted myself like that. I don't know who I thought I was. questioning me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I make stupid plays sometimes. So I had to question it. But yeah, it was lethal damage with Squirmer. That's what it was. Because even if they don't stop us from destroying the thing, I mean, we rather them keeping the big body stick on the field so we could slap into it. But yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I didn't know we had the lethal damage. And somebody in the comment gonna flame me for what I just said. Chill out. Either way, let's continue. All right, here we are for replay numero, I don't know, 6 I think it is. And yeah, this is still the old version. We have a pretty nice hand. Normal summon the Lotus activated, get it out of here. There goes the Fua. What the heck to do? I don't even know. Special summon Spirit, of course. It's nothing else, right? Activate, get the pain. We're gonna set it. Flip the pain up. As a matter of fact, that's enough. Triple Tested Talent, look into the hand. Maxi gets thrown. Goofy, we don't care. The board is already made. Because once you have Super Poly, that's all you need. Let's look at the hand. Oh yeah, I remember this too. So we're playing against your favorite deck. We're playing against Maliss. So we're gonna get rid of the rabbit here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know what the heck does it tell me. Yeah, we got rid of the rabbit, set 2 super polys, and then the turn. Why did I set 2? Because I'm an idiot. Because clearly one, we only can use 1. Whatever. And this is the main reason why I decided to play this deck and why I really wanted to play this deck besides being asked to do so. They're gonna get the Ignister, set the Droll, link this thing off into the Linkuribo. They're gonna activate the Kodo Soul, summon that thing, use both of these to go into the Splash Mage. This deck just, everything is just a freaking extender in this deck. Activate the Wizard, special summon the Ignister back, Super Poly, sending the Terror, use all of these. Defend me! Defend me from these crazy shenanigans in this game. Defend me! Love me and defend me forever. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. So, if you're wondering why I did that there, is because we know that they don't have a freaking, what do you call it? They don't have a Maliss card. So by doing so, they already normal summon. They already use all of their extensions. There's no way they have anything else. With Fusion Summon, burn them for 2,000, and there they go. You know I had to show you that, right? You know I had to show you that. Let's go to the last replay. All right, familia. Here we are for the last replay of the day. I might have another one. I saved one that I lost. I don't know why, but we're going to check it out. As they're going to normal summon the Ice White Seal, so the other one is going to be the last one. So yeah, this is the first deck list that I was using. As you can see, I'm playing the Fua. Fua can be nice because they're going to bait out the Ash. I'm going to throw out the C. So I'm pretty sure we get to draw 1 card. Well, I don't know what the heck else he did from here, but we for sure get 1 card now. The Fua gets negated, no bubbles. The Bug still gets to go through. We get our first starter, which is really nice. Droll and Lockbird, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Seeing a Raicio player Droll and Lock themselves. He's gonna sell the Plasma Hole. Oh, I remember this dude. Yes, this was kind of crazy because he went into Detonator, which, okay, I understand muy bien. We don't get to draw anything. He's gonna attach the Droll and Lockbird, set another back row. So basically, bro has 4 pops. We're gonna activate Engraver, send it to the yard, get ourselves the track, activate the track onto the field. Well, Larry into the hand, out of the hand, into the graveyard, out of the graveyard. This Larry makes too many transactions. Go into the Requiem, get it out of here, especially summon La Crema, activate La Crema so she can get popped. Pop her the heck out of here. Send the Engraver, activate Engraver, send the Lori back, special summon Engraver, attach the Requiem, we're gonna get popped. Everything gets popped. Literally, everything. Set the opening gates, yeah, no Rock Leaf for you, pop. Normal summon the Lotus, pop. Pop, pop, pop it. So we got popped like 7 times. So, yep. They're gonna go end phase if we have nothing else. They have the plugin because of course that's what they drew. Special summon Star Red Seal and attach a card to this. I don't know why. Activate the star. Activate the Plasma Hole. Now this is smart. I don't know why he activated the Plasma Hole. That's just kind of weird. He had to. That might have been a misclick. This is where everything went downhill. And this is when I was at first I was like, okay, this is a decent player. And then when he did this, I was like, yeah. You definitely escaped from Plat. You did. You 100% escaped from Plat. That's what we're going to call these people now. Plat escapers. Anyway, Starray Seal. Set the field spell, which would have gave you a monster in the game if you would have just kept this thing. I don't understand this. Draw a card. Activate this. I'm gonna activate La Crema. You don't even have 2 monsters to draw from. Yeah, that had to be a misclick. Unless you really just escape from plat. Because there's no way. We're gonna activate Requiem. Special summon La Crema back. Battle phase. We take no damage. La Graveyard's in the graveyard. La Crema. We get slapped for the 25. And that's it. Bro kind of cooked himself. All you had to do was keep this on the field. You have a monster in the gate. And 1 pop, I think, at the time. Or 2. It had 2 materials. Yeah, so 1 monster in the gate, 1 pop. And essentially, potentially, the ability to draw a card. But you cooked yourself. So, because you cooked yourself, now we have to cook you. As we're going to activate the Engraver, send Engraver back into the deck so we can special summon Engraver, Solemn Strike. Ah, I see. Yes, you did escape from plat. You're one of those people that get used to doing things. People can't play the game because you pop them in the mouth. And then you don't know how to play your deck because of it. I'm jacking some people are like that. They use these cards and it hinders them from actually using their skills, and they just click on things because they're used to clicking this thing and winning. Which I'm not saying this is bad or nothing. I actually like Solemn Strike. I just don't like it when it's used against me. I barely ever play. Either way, Nightmare Pain. We're gonna pop the Incarnate because it's all we have, and Bro Scoop. Why? Because we have the whole Fiendsmith engine in the graveyard. By popping this, I can search my my follow-up. It's just a bunch of shenanigans that we could do from here. We legitimately win the game. And Bro Scoop. So let's continue. Alright, so I don't know why I saved this replay. I don't know what the heck happened because I don't remember. But I lost. And if I saved it and I lost, it's for a reason. Maxi goes through, branded in high spirits. Now my spirits are low because branded is nuts. Fusion Fallen of Avas, get the Quem. Yep, just normal summon the Quem, activate the Quem, send Ecclesia? No. Send a branded Retribution. I'll be in the Shredded Dragon. Branded is nuts. And this deck just got support. And I'm gonna probably play this soon in a recent video. Even though I suck with Branded. But Branded is one of the best decks in this game forever. Forever. Like, as much as you could hate Branded, hate against it, whatever, dislike it, be angry when you play against it, you have to respect Branded. Because I hate playing against Branded. But you have to respect it. Because it's one of the only games in this deck that doesn't set up Omni Negates or nothing like that. It's just straight up playing. You just play against them. It's just they dismantle you while gaining advantage and have all the gas in the freaking planet. That's pretty much it. It's just that simple. So yeah, I'll be in the Shredded Dragons. There it goes. Branded Banishment. And bro's flexing on me. That's fine. I might just... Never mind. I'm not going to do it. Nightmare Throne. Activate the opening of the Spirit Gates. Get myself the Dark Beckoning Beast. Normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. Get myself another Gates. Activate the Dark... Well, normal summon the Lotus. Activate the Lotus. Is going to use both of these. Special summon of Fallen of Avas. Special summon Max C. Activate Fallen of Avas. Super Poly. Send the opening of the gates. What just happened here? Oh, because I don't have the spirit. I was going to say, why didn't we just take the whole field away? Either way, that's going to prevent them from using the Lotus as material to fusion summon because we haven't activated it. So that's all we did, I'm assuming. Blazing Cartesia. Special summon, Quem special summon Blazing Cartesia. Activate Blazing Cartesia. We activate Moon Dragon Cold Dark so they don't target us. Use both of these. Go into the Dust Dragon. Activate the Dust. Send the Glory Dragon. Activate the Banishment. Special summon the Quem. Use the Quem and my D Lotus to go into Coritis. This is just sad. Opening of the gates. Hold on now. Bring the D Lotus back. Mr. Magna Hut. I think this is why I saved it, to show you how crazy it is in this freaking Yu-Gi-Oh street. Yeah, that was my only play, and I had to scoop. That's why I think I saved it to show you how crazy and how fragile this deck can be, because Bristol are still out here. Honestly, and it's just crazy. I'm jacking some games you're meant to lose because we play that perfectly. We honestly played that pretty decently. If it wasn't for that Magna Hut, I believe we win. Because they're just gonna diminish our attack to 0. Our attack is already gonna be at 0 with Corridors. We do not care. We just have to slap into this thing, this one, whatever it's called, the Sanctuary, and we probably win because I don't think this is gonna do much of anything. So yeah, it was just a crazy duel. Branded smoked us. Let's continue. All right, familia. So that is the video. This is the deck list. Those are the replays. I was thoroughly surprised at how decent this deck still is. I think Yubel is still really fun to play. It's just the whole gimmick of slapping into big body monsters. It's not that great because you're gonna get washed. You don't have any targeting protection. They're gonna get rid of the pain, and once the pain is gone, then you feel the real pain of losing. Right, still just out here popping. There's board wipes that happen out of nowhere with Mr. Rugi. It's still great if you go first. If you're feeling lucky, you're winning coin tosses going first. Most of the time, you will smoke somebody. Going second feels really weak. Again, there are cards that you could add like Fualos and all of that. That will be up to you and the ratios. But from what I did, I think this deck is at a 6 out of 10. Maybe 6 out of 10. It feels like Rogue, kinda. It's above Rogue for sure. It just doesn't feel like a tier 3 deck. I want to say tier 3. I do want to say tier 3. You could definitely climb with this deck to master rank. I believe you can. It's just way easier to do it with some of the craziness that we have now. That's all it is. So with that being said, continue having a great day, night, or afternoon, wherever you are at. If you did enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would really appreciate it. Enough with the yapping. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.